Welcome back. Today, I thought I'd show you, for those unfamiliar, one of the cheapest, best bang for your buck repairs or maintenance on your moped. And you can do this on any moped, not just a Yamaha Townie, which I have here. I'm going to lube the cables with my special cable luber tool. So first thing we need to do is remove a cable, and I'll start with the front brake cable. And I've already lubed this, but I want to do it again for the purpose of the video. And I've got my, I forget what I paid for this thing, like $8 or $10, this cable luber tool. And I've watched, when I bought it, I couldn't quite figure out how the thing was supposed to work, which seems kind of stupid now. And then I was trying to use it, and finally, after some trial and error, I figured it out. So maybe I can save you the same trial and error. But I really can't recommend this enough. So we've got a, in essence what we've got is a funnel. We've got the narrow end here and then the wide end here. And what you want to do is take your cable, get a little slack. I guess I'll try to zoom in on this in a minute after I've got it set up. But yeah, what I'll do is hold that with my foot, or try to. Yeah, it's not going to work. Kick that in. There we go. And come on. Get in there. There we go. Got it. I think. Yeah. So give me a second. See if we can come on down here. So I've got, you see the cable narb or the cable end on the narrow side of this thing, and then you can kind of see the okay, sorry, there's the narp, and then the cable end is actually down in there. And so it's kind of like a reverse funnel. And then I'm going to tighten down those two screws. I don't know, did it come with one or two? It should have come with two screws. I might have just lost one. Come on, man. Can't do anything without dropping something. Oh. And it's all the way over here. There. Try to hang on to this stuff. Hopefully I'm still in the picture. So I want to tighten both of them down pretty tight. And then on the side here is a little opening where you stick your straw from your cable lube. What do I do with the front? And you'll want to put like a piece of cardboard underneath the other end of the cable. And then what I've got, let me see if you can see this stuff here. What I've got is this Specialist WD-40 silicone lubricant, which is recommended for cables, pulleys, guide rails, valves, linkages, hinges, locks, and more. Now, is this the best stuff out there? I don't know. I doubt it. There's other stuff specifically for cables. Excuse me, but this is just what I had on hand. I don't think you want to use the regular WD-40 because that'll probably just dissolve whatever lube you still got in the cables. So you stick it in the side here, if I can get there. I'm going to set this down. Alright, I think we're in good. And then give it a little squirt. I think. Yep, it's going all the way through to the bottom. You might be able to hear it. It's draining out the other end. Now, if the stuff squirts out of your cable lube tool, you need to tighten it down more, or that's probably more than enough. But anyways, you will notice, especially if you've never done this before, and it's not uncommon for mopeds to spend a majority of their life outside in the elements, and when they do that, bad things happen to cables as well. So, see if I can get this out, and just probably pull it out from the top. Yeah, there we go, and ease it down. So we got a nice loop cable, and I've already done the rear and the throttle, and you can do the speedometer and the choke. In fact, I ought to do the choke here, but I'll just reinstall this. There we go. But you should notice a big difference, especially in how it snaps back, because it eliminates a lot of the drag between the cable, the bare cable, and its I don't know, sheath or whatever you want to call it. Now I'll show you another little trick. We'll get a little closer. Try to anyways. On this bike, see that little throttle elbow? Now I could, take off the grip and do the same thing with the throttle cable, which is not a bad idea, but you can also just do it right here from this throttle elbow without, resorting to the tools. Not quite as efficient, but it's kind of the lazy man's way. So I'm just unscrewing it, and then you can pull it down. Let's see. And then you can just take this, pull that throttle elbow down, and just squirt a little bit in there. Let it drain down, and continue. This isn't draining very fast today. I did this yesterday, so whoops. Anyhow, probably don't need to do it again today. But if you have trouble with your throttle snapping back, you may just want to try lubing the cable like that. And frankly, I should probably just take the grip off and do it from there. But for $8 or $10, you won't believe the difference in your brakes, the feel of your brakes afterwards. Be a lot more responsive, and it's an easy and cheap repair and maintenance item. So with that, I'll continue on and do the choke, and I think I got to do the speedometer on this as well. The speedometer, you can't really use the tool on, but you can take it off and squirt it down, kind of like I was doing with that throttle elbow. So, hey, hope this helps you out with your moped. Could be your townie, could be your puke or pook, pook, your Hobbit, whatever. Your QT50, your NC50, your NU50, your Urban Express. These will really, you'll really be impressed with how your brakes feel afterwards. Hey, until next time, ride safe.